What's up, Dolphins fans? Welcome back to the channel, your home for all the latest updates on Miami's journey this season. Today, we're diving deep into the Week 8 inactives report and what it means for our game against the Arizona Cardinals. Our team has been working tirelessly to address every area that needs improvement, always with the goal of delivering the best results for us, the fans. If you're as excited as I am to see how this game plays out, do me a favor, hit that like button, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get into it. The Dolphins have a lot to be excited about this week, especially with our offensive players locked and loaded. That's right, wide receiver Tyreek Hill is active, despite that foot injury scare in practice on Thursday. Tyreek's presence is crucial, and with Tua's return, they could bring that explosive chemistry that Miami's been missing. On the defensive side, though, things are looking a bit rough. Defensive tackle Zach Sieler is out with an eye injury, and will also be missing cornerback Tua Tagovailoa due to a neck injury, along with cornerback Storm Duck, who's dealing with an ankle issue. These are significant absences that could impact our ability to contain Arizona's offense, but it's not all bad news. Safety Jevon Holland and linebacker Emmanuel Ogbah are back in action, bringing some experience and stability to the lineup. Another exciting update, rookie cornerback Cam Smith will finally make his season debut. This is a big moment for Smith, and I think it's fair to say we're all eager to see what our first-round draft pick from 2023 brings to the field. He'll be joining a lineup of active cornerbacks that includes Jalen Ramsey, Kendall Fuller, Ethan Bonner, and Siran Neal. In other news, running back Jeff Wilson Jr. remains inactive, which leaves us without one of our rushing options. The inactive list also includes tight end Tanner Conner and rookie offensive lineman Andrew Meyer, who has yet to see game action. And, as far as the QB situation goes, Tua Tagovailoa and Skylar Thompson are the only active quarterbacks, with no third emergency QB available. Now, let's look at what's happening on the other side of the field. The Arizona Cardinals are missing some key players of their own. Cornerback Sean Murphy-Bunting is out with a neck injury, which could impact their secondary's ability to contain Tyreek and Waddle. Defensive lineman Roy Lopez is also inactive due to an ankle injury. Other notable inactives for the Cardinals include CB Keitrell Clark, OL Christian Jones, TE Travis Vokalek, and WR Xavier Weaver. They've elevated DT Ben Still, who, fun fact, had a stint with us in 2022, and CB Divad Wilson from their practice squad. With both teams missing critical players, it's shaping up to be a real test of depth and adaptability. The big headline, of course, is Tua Tagovailoa's return. After missing 4 games with a concussion, Tua's cleared and ready to take the field. We all know what he brings to this team, and his return might just be the push Miami needs to get back on track. But make no mistake, today is a defining game for head coach Mike McDaniel. Criticism has been building around his offensive strategy, and some are wondering if the league has figured out McDaniel's system. Without Tua, we saw backup QBs like Tyler Huntley, Tim Boyle, and Skylar Thompson struggle to maintain offensive momentum. McDaniel adjusted by relying on a heavy ground game, running between the tackles, 41 carries against the Patriots and 39 against the Colts. Here's the kicker, that shift might be exactly what the Dolphins need to counter Arizona's defense and get back to form. League defenses have adjusted to our strategy of quick passes and deep shots downfield, daring McDaniel to commit to the run. With a Chain, Mostert, and Jalen Wright ready to go, Miami has a deadly trio that can pound the ball and open up play-action opportunities for Tua. If McDaniel stays committed to this balanced, run-heavy approach, he could prove those doubters wrong. Tua's return doesn't just mean more passing, it means Miami's offense can execute a diversified attack that keeps defenses guessing. And let's not forget, Tua's skill in reading defenses and delivering accurate throws under pressure makes him uniquely suited to lead McDaniel's vision. Let's talk about our defense. Missing players like Zach Sieler and Tua Tagovailoa will test Miami's defensive flexibility. Arizona's offense is no joke. They've got playmakers who can capitalize on any lapses in coverage or missed assignments. This is where Cam Smith's activation becomes even more crucial. He's got the speed and agility to cover top receivers, and this debut could set the stage for him as a mainstay in our secondary. We're also looking at Jevon Holland and Emmanuel Ogbah to step up as leaders on defense. These veterans know how to bring intensity and will be instrumental in containing Arizona's offense and forcing turnovers. Key takeaway for Dolphins fans. If our defense can limit Arizona's big plays and keep them on their toes, we'll be giving Tua and the offense more chances to make things happen on the other end. let's talk more about the run game. With defenses around the league figuring out McDaniel's quick pass, deep shot approach, Miami's had to shift tactics. In Tua's absence, we saw a heavy focus on running between the tackles, and it worked, despite a couple of costly fumbles. A chain, Mostert, and Wright form a versatile and dangerous trio that's built for this style of play. If Miami commits to pounding the ball early and often, it'll force Arizona's defense to respect the run, opening up lanes for Tua to exploit in the passing game. This dual-threat approach is something the Dolphins haven't fully committed to until now, but it could be the key to establishing dominance on offense and keeping Arizona on the back foot. The benefits of this approach go beyond just today's game. Developing a strong running game can set Miami up for more consistency and resilience, especially when facing tough defenses down the line. And, let's face it, a reliable run game is exactly what we need if we want to make a playoff push this season. Why is this game so critical for McDaniel? Because, let's be honest, doubts about his system have started to creep in. Some analysts and fans have questioned if McDaniel's time in Miami could be short-lived if the offense remains predictable and one-dimensional. Critics argue that unless McDaniel adapts, opposing defenses will continue to exploit our weaknesses and force us out of our rhythm. But here's the thing. McDaniel is known for his adaptability, and today is his chance to prove it. A balanced approach with a renewed emphasis on the run could not only win us this game but also restore faith in his system and put Miami back on the map as a playoff contender. As a coach, McDaniel has to silence the skeptics by showing that he can make those in-game adjustments. He's got the talent and the tools at his disposal. Now, he just has to put it all together in a way that maximizes Tua's strengths and catches Arizona off guard. So, Dolphins fans, here's where I want to hear from you. Do you think Tua's return will be the game-changer we need to turn the season around? Will McDaniel's strategy of a balanced, run-focused offense be the key to unlocking Miami's potential, or do you think there's more work to be done? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going, and if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on all things Dolphins. We're in this together, Fins Nation, and it's only going to get more exciting from here. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, Fins up. Let's get this win.